Let's get some incense. Everyone is slowly, maybe being notified. We can hope. Hold on a second. Okay. Slowly but surely, people will join. How is everyone doing? Hi, Emily. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Do I want to do what's on my table or do I want to save it? I really want to get it off my table. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because I want to get these cards off of my table and put away. They have been waiting for 2 days for their read. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it as more people enter. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, so Libra. I was trying to put this deck away the other day after using it in a reading. And this card came out first. She is so interesting. I don't recall really seeing or noticing this card before. And there's so much happening in the card, okay? Hope you guys can see it. It's nighttime. I like to have the lights dim at night. I mean, I don't need it to be super bright. So I hope you guys can see everything going on with the cards. Okay. I think it's wild to me that she's scrying into a bowl with a lotus, but the bowl is filled with dark water. You see that? She's scrying into a bowl with a lotus, but it has dark water. And there's a snake. She has a snake wrapped around her hand. 2 cats. And some type of moth. It's a moth on her third eye. To me, she summons darkness. To me, just the energy of the dark water in the bowl that she's using to scry with is darkness. Bless you, Emily. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for gifting membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated always. So she comes out And I'm like, okay, why is she here? She doesn't have great energy, right? Right. So, next out, why is she here? Bum ba da dum. The King of Fire, a King of Wands. So you have a feminine energy trying to summon dark forces against you, Libra, because of him. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, man. Masculine. So I'll put those two there. Now, what came out next was pretty interesting. I think this is pronounced the Seneschal. This person is like the advisor to royalty. So this person advises the kings, advises the queens. They are of the highest ranking. It's just different. But their position is just as important as a king, a queen, an emperor, an empress. It's just different. It's like being the high priestess or the magician or the alchemist or the doctor, the healer. Those positions and roles are just as high ranking. It's just different. So we have the Seneschal. This is some of you, Libra, okay? And then we have this blue, speaking of doctor, he reminds me of Dr. Manhattan. So we have an advisor to royalty, Dr. Manhattan, and I think, you see how these colors resemble each other, the greens, the blues, okay? Both of these are of the fire element. It's all that gold. They go together. Like him, they go together. Whether they are in a relationship or just mess around, they go together. So, Libra. I think this assassin, I don't know if this is a part of your team, someone on your spirit team, or someone working for them, because it's of the same element, fire, as they are. Where you have air, Dr. Manhattan, and earth with the Seneschal. Let's go. Oh, also the dream deck. These two or these three, this king, this masculine fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this feminine chick who's over here trying to scry in her dark water bowl, because you know the lotus, look at the bowl filled with dark water. There's a lotus on top. The lotus has been coming out for us, Libra, for the divine feminine Librans, since before Mother's Day. Goddess Lakshmi, 3313 right now in the chat. And it was just 9:30 on the live timer. That's right, 9:30, September 30th, my birthday. 33 people in the chat and 13 thumbs up. That's right. Anyways, this chick that's with this King of Fire, they're both obsessed with you, by the way. The only reason she is trying to like summon dark forces against you, Libra, is because of him. The only reason she cares is about him is wise because of him. It's not cool, it's not right, but that's why. They feel like they're running out of time with this assassin energy and running late. To the Empress. This card always reminds me of the Empress. There's a divine feminine, and she's relaxing with all these beautiful animals of Mother Earth. There's a dog, like a leopard or a cheetah, an elephant, a monkey, and some type of bird or parrot. The gifted one with all the charms. Aw, Libra, that's what I just heard Spirit say. The gifted one with all the charms. That's you. Divine Femme. Divine Masculine Librans, you guys are gifted too, but the Divine Femme has all the charms. The Empress, which is truly a Libra card. We share it with Taurus, but the Empress is truly Libra and Taurus, Venus. Okay, let's go. Which is interesting, I'm mentioning Taurus with the Seneschal and Dr. Manhattan, because this is an air card, Dr. Manhattan, and the Seneschal is an earth element card. I don't know, you have some type of earth sign companion arriving on the scene, Libra. This could be an advisor to you. It doesn't have to be love. I mean, this is the counselor and the doctor. Ooh, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. So one of you could be a doctor and the other is some type of counselor. What a pair. I really like that pairing. Because you're both healers, just in different ways. You're both also, I mean, of course, that has to do with being a healer, but you're both in careers of a type of service. You work with people. You help to heal people. So that's like a job of act of service. You're not selling people something. You're not trying to get money out of people, which it takes all kinds in this world. Hear me out. It takes all kinds in this world. And you got to do what you got to do at certain points in your life. But who I'm reading for, you make money, but you also actually help people by making your money. You're not just like, and there's products that, don't get me wrong, if you're selling a product that is actually, you know, helping people as well and is a positive product, nothing toxic, that's good. But I was like thinking more of like, no offense, but a DRUG rep. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. And it's not like it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm sorry. It's not the same at all. You going around doing something like that, no offense to anyone that is, or compared to a counselor and a doctor. And there's many, many, many different kinds of doctors. And there's many different kinds of counselors too, right? There's psychiatrists, psychologists, people like myself, intuitive, we could be considered intuitive counselors. But really, so that's what I'm saying. Not to put down anybody's type of career. Some people actually want to make a difference in people's lives, and some people just, work to make money, and that's it. I'm picking up on two people, you and this person, who actually want to make a difference in this world. You want to help people. Cheers. Gonna have some mint tea. On that note, it's just different. Like I said, it takes all kinds. It takes all kinds of different people, different jobs, different personalities. We all can't be alike, and we shouldn't be at all. So, and I'm not saying that the counselor and Dr. Manhattan are better. But in a way, they're kind of doing better with their time here on this earth. So they're not better people, but they're doing better. I mean, they're doing better for themselves. They're doing better for their community. They're doing better for the people that they're healing. So in reality, they are kind of doing better, but they're not. They don't act like they're better. They don't think they're better than anyone. You don't think you're better than anyone, Libra, but you could darn sure be doing better. I'm just saying. Oh, Zool, thank you for the super chat, my friend. Cheers. I appreciate your good energy and the support, Zool. Thank you, my friend. Shout out to New Zealand. Okay, let's see. Anything from this dream deck before I switch up the deck? Okay. There's some type of dinner party. Summer is coming up. This could be a barbecue, but I feel like more of like this is a dinner. I heard dinner party. What about the dinner party? Are you going to meet this person when you're out at dinner? Wow. Actor, celebrity. This is you or them. This is you or them. Spirit wants to warn some of you guys, not to, all my readings are for entertainment purposes only. But there's intruder at the bottom of the deck, this intruder card. To me, it just symbolizes that for some of you, you're probably aware of this. Like if this card hits home, pun intended, home, your home, you know there's somebody creeping around. You know it. I don't know what you can really do about it. Other than take, cameras, protective measures. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Someone that, I heard hex. We have the teeth falling out card. Someone that tried to send you, ultimately it was like beauty magic. They wanted to make you appear old, unattractive, and unappealing. Yeah. It's reversing. They have new wrinkles now. Maybe they're having teeth issues. That's what I'm getting from this card. It literally says that the dream of this means a fear of aging, feeling unattractive or unappealing. And I'm like, yep, that's what they tried to send out to you, Libra. They wanted to make you age, look older, unattractive, and unappealing. But instead, you're glowing. You're glowing up, literally. I have a warning for a celebrity that could be watching Libraland. You're going to have some type of dinner party soon, or some type of dinner at your home. Just have extra security or something, because this is the message I'm getting. During this dinner party for a celebrity, there is some type of crazy weirdo stalker, or maybe even someone that wants to do like an invasion. That, I know that's scary. That's for real, and that can be very scary, obviously. Why did I just hear Fran Dresser? Drescher. Oh my gosh. No. Rebuke, rebuke, rebuke. Rebuke. Fran Dresser, I believe. I hope I'm saying her last name right. She played the nanny on that show, and we have the same birthday. She's a celebrity. She's an actress. We have the same birthday, 9:30. And I saw 9:30 on this live stream. And I said something too. And I was like, hey, 9:30, that's my birthday. And now I'm getting this message with this intruder card and this celebrity card and this dinner party card, that there is a celebrity that just needs to be aware, super duper aware. Okay? Yeah, I don't know. It almost feels like an inside setup thing with the cell phone. It's like somebody is texting somebody like, yeah, so-and-so's here. So-and-so's here. Hear me out. Yo, this is wild. Okay, I've never gotten this channeled before. Ooh, it feels really deviant and I don't like it. That's why I wanted to get this reading out of the way, you guys. That's why I told you these cards have been on my table for like 2 days and I have been waiting to do this reading, and I had to get it off my table tonight. I'm cleansing these cards and putting them away after this reading because I knew this story was going to be dangerous. These people are dangerous. The Assassin card? The Intruder card? And now this cell phone, and I'm feeling like it's somebody like on the inside working with somebody on the outside. Like setup. It's a complete, I'm picking up on a setup. And this person is texting like, yep, they're so-and-so's here. Yep, they're wearing they got on their diamonds. Yep. You think I'm... It's the middle of 2025. Man, we're almost closer to 2030 now than we are 2020. We are all pretty much, in June, we will be closer to 2030 than we are 2020. So it's like the future, it's moving fast. And I don't, yeah. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Windfall. Wow. With the castle? Okay, this is big wins. And this is big money. I'm hearing it's a whole lot of money in this. It's a whole lot of money. And this is crazy because this looks like euros to me. It looks like the Queen. Shut the front door. It looks like the Queen on these bills, and you have the castle, the royal castle. The dinner party, the celebrity card, and now the money with royalty? This is a windfall, Libra. Literally, it's money falling. But look, the way the card is, you're being blessed. It's being like bestowed from these hands above. Ooh, I'm getting chills on my scalp. This is super blessings. If you want to claim this windfall energy, these blessings of abundance from above, make sure to give this reading a thumbs up. That's the only way to claim it. Wow. With the castle, though. This is why they sent you all this magic to make you appear older, to maybe send you some type of teeth problems, to make you feel unattractive, unappealing. Because they were told that this is your destiny. Dinner parties with the rich and famous. What's his name? I'm hearing his British accent in my mind. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Lifestyles of the rich and famous. I'm hearing it, Libra. Somebody knows exactly who I'm talking about and what I'm saying. More than one person. There's 63 people in here. Lifestyles of the rich and famous. That's what I just heard, and I'm hearing it from that British man's voice. I don't do very good impression. No, I sound silly if I try to. No. Lifestyles. Lifestyles. No. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. That was okay. That was all right. Not really British. A little British accent. Lifestyles. Lifestyles of the rich and the famous. Oh. Yeah, Libra. That's what it is, though. My loves. That's what it is. For some of us. Insert the castle and the UFO emoji. That's been my 2 emojis I have used to symbolize Libra land since the beginning. The castle and the UFO. Where's it at? Here it is. Oh. And then I saw this deck has these 2 cards, just so happens, but that's not where I got the inspo. Boomski. UFO and royalty. You're out of this world. Out of this world. Starseed origins. I just heard Atlantean. Mesopotamia. Palladian. Syrian, Lumerian. Alpha Centaurian. Andromedans, Arcturians. There's so many. Gosh, I guess I have to get that deck out. Hold on. Something just fell out. Let's see. The water element. The ocean. The Anunnaki. Speaking of, the Alpha Centaurians. There's the Anunnaki. Oh, and the reptilians. sense. Who will be amongst Libra at the dinner party? Lifestyles of the rich and famous. Robin Leach. Thank you, Sky. That's who it is. Shout out to Robin Leach. Oh my gosh, where's my other phone? Hold up. I thought I had it with me. I gotta go get it. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is super interesting. Who's going to be amongst you at this dinner party? Oh my goodness. Hold on. What the heck? Let's see. Robin Leach, birthday.
Robin Leach was born on August 29th, 1941.
He passed in 2018. Oh, R.I.P. I wasn't for sure if he was passed. Okay. He was a Virgo. August 29th. He was 76. What happened? Oh, okay. I see. Stroke. All right. So, who will be amongst you at this dinner party? The elusive mantis beans. So there will be some cloaked. Okay, you see the purple cloak? There will be some cloaked beings amongst you at this dinner party. There will also be some, speaking of, this is so crazy. 15 minutes ago, right? I was just talking about Libra and Taurus and how we share Venus, the Venusians. I'm telling you what, there is a Libra Taurus. Some of you guys are, your love is a Taurus. There is a Libra Taurus connection here with the Venusians. Or maybe it's another Libra. Maybe. That's for some. So there's going to be fellow Venusians at this party. Mantis beans. And also these guys. And we have talked a lot about Euros, royalty, queens, kings. So this doesn't surprise me. I don't know. I don't like that. I do feel like the mantis beings are protectors. I feel... Do I want to say this? No, I don't. These beings are losing power. I will say this. These beings are losing grip, are losing power. The darkness is losing. With the Venusians, I feel like it's like if they can't beat you, they want you to join, or they'll make it seem like they're joining you. Or they want to just simply like, I can't say what exactly I heard, but almost blend. They want to blend with you. Okay, we'll just say that. They want to blend with you. But it's just, again, because they're losing power. And you hold this true divinity. And they know it. Syrians. I spoke them up too. The air. Something just popped in my kitchen. What about air? What about these hot air balloons? These are hot air balloons, right? So what is Spirit trying to say? Someone is blowing hot air. Ooh, look who's back. Controlling, drama, conflict of interest. Don't let people, you know what I'm hearing with this? Controlling and drama. And with the air card, don't let people pull you out of your element. You stay cool, calm, and collected. You're smarter. You have the element of the mind. That's what I meant. You're smarter. You have the element of the air, of the mind at your disposal. Meaning you can outsmart this energy. Let's get a message from the planets, shall we, Libra? Thank you all for joining me. Thank you for being here always. Friday night. Little Friday night live. All right, let's see. It's Friday night and I feel alright. Okay. Message from the planets. Mercurius. Mercury. Apollo. What goes with Mercury? A sign? Okay. What sign in Mercury? Mercury in what? Mercury in Capricorn. Wow, confirmation. What the heck does that mean? Mercury in Capricorn. Learning from mistakes will lessen your fears. Oh, that was profound, Spirit. Profound. I'm being very sarcastic. You got to give me something better than that. Neptunus. All right. Neptune. In what sign? It's like, don't tick me off. The same fears. Learning from your mistakes will lessen your fears. Well, what the heck does that even mean? Duh. Learning from your mistakes will lessen your fears. I would think so, because you're not going to make the same mistake, so you won't have to fear making the same mistake because you learned the lesson. Sometimes I think, sometimes we got to think deeper into the meanings of these cards, but what? Okay, let's see what Neptune in Scorpio. Ooh-wee. These combos. Neptune in Scorpio. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's better than the other one. Explore the mysteries of the unseen. Explore the mysteries of the unseen. Yeah, Luna, the occult, the moon, mystery. There's so much for you to learn, I suppose, Libra. I don't know why there's so much occult energy in this read, but there is. And not all occult knowledge is, negative or bad. No, not at all. Some of it is darker. One more. Jupiter. I love that Jupiter card. He's got his huge falcon there. He's got his magic stick, his wand he's holding. Cancer. Jupiter in Cancer. Okay. Jupiter in Cancer says, hesitation may lead to missed opportunity. All right, then let's ask this deck. How can you best take advantage of that? How can Libra best take advantage of the opportunities available to them now? Right? It's like, come on. How can Libra best take advantage of the opportunities available? The pentagram and crop circles. By protection, idealism, harmony, messages, curiosity, signs, and the earth element at the bottom. Adaptable, reliable, survivable. Survivable. What on earth? Survival is what it says, but I said survivable. Something is, I don't know, going to be survivable. That's wild. Never accidentally said that before. That's positive. I mean, survivable, it's positive. How can you best take advantage? Harmony, protection. Whatever this opportunity is, it's for you. So you need to protect it. You're going to receive some further communication with the crop circles, okay? About which way to go. About the best course of action to take. So you don't miss out on these opportunities and dreams that you have been manifesting and that are meant for you. But eventually we have to like either actively begin to will them into the universe, or they just go on. They literally float like these orbs to someone else's brain. And then they're given the idea. And then they're given the option to either make it happen or not. I just heard there's nothing new under the sun. And in a way, meaning like future, present, past, kind of like all is one type of deal. I don't know. That's just what I'm hearing, so. Oh boy. Okay. Back to stalking. Back to these energies that are still stalking some of you, Libra. Intimidation, with their intimidation tactics, which can take on many forms that I'm just not going to get into. Let's see what the heck they're doing. Let's use this other deck of cards and get a little more in depth. This huge deck. But look, they can watch, they can stalk, whatever. But God. And I know it's backwards to you guys because this is a live stream. But D-O-G, you know, God spelled backwards is dog. D-O-G, right? There's something about somebody having a protection, a dog, a guardian, a guard dog. With this intruder card. You know, I saw a video the other day of, I think it was from a movie, and they tried to attempt to like toss something over the fence for the dog to consume, you know, so something bad could happen to the dog, and then the intruders could gain access, easier access to the property. I'm just saying what's crossing my mind. Back to that intruder card, God, and then how it's backwards on the camera, and I was like, oh, dog. Okay, yeah. Let's keep going. Secret trip. And my left eye is so dry all of a sudden. What the heck? My eyes don't even get dry like this. Like I haven't used any type of like eye drops in years. My left eye is so dry. What the hell, Libra? Underwater. No, you're not taking none of us to your weird underwater captive places. We got the water card when I first brought out the Mystic Martian Oracle too. That was the first card that showed itself. The water card. Now we have underwater. Yeah, I just had a vision of a UFO going into a lake. Oh, what the royalty, the castle is back. Whoa. I am reading for like, yeah, I'm reading for some real deal Librans. You've got some serious connects. You have some serious connections. Corruption just flew to the floor, but I picked it up in reverse. Royalty. Justice. I was going to say, literally, look, okay, before justice popped out, I was going to say corruption and royalty. Listen, you guys, this is all tying together. This whole live stream, this whole reading. Look, for those just joining, let me bring it back. Let me show you the first couple cards that came out, okay? We have the Seneschal. And Dr. Manhattan. These two cards came out together, okay? These were the energies that you embody. You and this partner, this friend, this partner, this love. I don't know who this is. This Dr. Manhattan energy. This could be you, or you are this person, the Seneschal. The Seneschal was an advisor to royalty. They were the counselors, advisors, high priestesses that would advise the kings, queens, emperors, empresses, okay? So they had just as much of a importance and high status as royalty. I'm getting chills. This is you. This was you in a past life. And this is you again, reincarnated. You stood for what was right in the past. You would advise the kings and the queens to do the right thing. Corruption in reverse with royalty. In this life, this is why you are a Libra, most likely why you have Libra in your chart and why you relate to this channel, why you relate to these readings, why you relate to justice, okay? Because you were this type of person, high-ranking. I just heard high-ranking general. You were like a high-ranking general in your past lives. And that's why you have this sense of justice within you in this life. It's true. You have this strong, strong sense of justice because this is who you were. High-ranking. You could have also been some type of alchemist or doctor, because this is like Dr. Manhattan. So you could have also been like an alchemist, a healer, a physician, a magician. But not a magician like tricks, a magician like an alchemist. Magic, you created it. You embodied it. And you came into this life with these same gifts and abilities. It's justice time. Let justice prevail. Let's go, Libra. So what's up? What's going to happen with let's finish this out. That was so weird. My left eye was so itchy and dry for just a few moments. Let's go back to this chick who's summoning the dark waters in her scrying bowl. You see the bowl? It's filled with water, but it's black water. Her scrying bowl of dark waters. Let's go back to her, and let's go back to him, the King of Fire, this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius masculine, and his psycho chick, his little psycho. Mental health. I can't make it up. I was like, what's in store for them? That's what I was getting ready to say. What's in store for them? Mental health. I can't make it up. For some of you, these people could have been your exes, and they could have tried to get you put away or, you know, put in some type of mental hospital. But instead, this is where they're gonna be. I literally just said little psycho, and the mental health card pops out when I pick up the deck. I can't make it up. Yep, it's going to be a struggle. They're probably fighting right now. They are fighting amongst each other right now, or it's going to be a battle. It's going to be a struggle. Outer space was at the bottom, yeah. They're going to wish that's how far they could freaking escape. When this karma hits, when this justice hits. This toxic karmic couple is going to really wish they could freaking be in outer space when this justice hits. Yep. I can't make it up. You know how I said this is who you were in a past life? You got the bloodline card. Bloodline and surveillance. That's right. It's because of your bloodline. Why? This is why you are being watched, stalked, intimidated. You have that chosen blood. Seriously, though, you have that star seed, that extraterrestrial. Surveillance and bloodline. You have that divinity. You have that divinity, and these devils want it. They want to siphon it. You're the chosen one in your bloodline, Libra. I read for the chosen ones in your bloodline. Whether you believe in the whole 144,000 or whatever, I don't really use the whole chosen ones terminology a whole lot, but when I do, like, this is what I mean. You are chosen out of your lineage, out of your bloodline, to be the generational curse breaker, to do this thing. And that's why You're being watched so hard. Also, you come from, again, a special bloodline. You could come from royalty, some way, somehow. Again, or just some type of divine, skilled lineage. Very skilled. High priests, high priestesses, physicians, healers, true alchemists, and prophets. This is your bloodline. People that made a difference in this world, people that made a difference in other people's lives, people that did good for other people in their lives. This is the bloodline that you come from and who I'm reading for and what you're meant to continue on and do. So your ancestors have had enough of these two. Of crazy man and little psycho. It's going to be a struggle when this justice comes down. Let's go. Let them fight amongst themselves. That's exactly what's going to happen. Somebody witnessed something? Witness? Ooh, I just got chills on my leg. Oh, hell no. To the no, no, no. Somebody witnessed an unaliving. What on earth? Tarot After Dark. What is this? Oh my. The snake. Somebody knows something about, for some of you, okay, this is so bizarre. I literally picked up on this energy earlier. Some of you had a grandparent, most likely a grandfather. Again, you come from a powerful lineage. This person had bread. This person had wealth. They had money, okay? This grandfather. They were taken out by a karmic energy. Someone could have even been paid off in the hospital. This is so weird because I was literally talking about DRUG reps earlier in this live stream. And now I'm just putting two and two together. And I had a random thought a few hours ago, earlier today, about a grandfather. Sometimes I get channelings, downloads. His karmic partner. Okay, we have spouse, partner, dating. His karmic wife or partner for sure had a hand in his unaliving, in his demise. Now, this person is afraid. This grandfather or grandparent on the other side that was taken out. This person did not pass of natural causes. They could have tried to make it seem that way. This person was healing. whatever happened to them that had them in the hospital, they were healing. They were getting better. They were talking. Like, they were talking. It's not like they were in a coma and then they passed. No. Something shady happened in the hospital to this grandparent, period. And it's because of their wealth. And guess what happened when this grandparent passed away? The karmic partner, who was not the original grandmother, by the way, the karmic partner took everything, left nothing to the children that was supposed to go to the kids. You see, he's holding the kid's hand. His wealth was supposed to go to his children. This karmic Bia took it all. All of it. And took him out for it. So he's making sure this doesn't happen to you. And some of you guys have seriously already had spouses or partners that have tried to do this to you too. Whether it was for your money or for your energy, like whatever. You have literally dealt with freaking psychos too. And if you haven't, bless your heart. Bless you. I hope you never do. But I've dealt with 2 in my life. 2. Never a spouse. I've never been married, but dated both for a couple years at a time. So you think you know somebody until you're like a year or 2 in, and then you really know somebody. Then you really get to know somebody. You never know somebody until it takes time. Time. Long time. And you can even, somebody can set you up after being with you for 20 years. But so anyways, your grandparent, oh my goodness, is just concerned about this snake. I always hear that. I'll take this out of the snake. I'll take this out of the snake. They just don't want you to go through a similar experience. They don't want you to go through a similar experience. Yep. See? Blackmail. The bag of cash. The celebrity's back. So you got celebrity twice, 2 different decks, Libra. What about this bag of cash? Lies. Well, isn't that what is included in blackmail? Lies? Or ego? Secret society? meeting. Drama. Oh, there's going to be drama at this meeting. Yeah, there's going to be a freaking struggle. Ooh. Because they can't cover up something anymore. It can no longer be swept under the rug. Look at the broom. Something can no longer be swept under the rug or covered up, and somebody's going to prison. Imprisonment. That's why they're arguing at this meeting. They're like, I'm not going. I'm not taking the blame. Well, you're the one that suggested that we blah, 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 blah. No, you were the one that da, 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 da. Well, da, 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 da. Yep. Oh my gosh. I can't make it up. Anger at the bottom of the deck. This is what I just picked up on before I saw it. Da 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 da. But you said we should da 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 da. Look at this. Their heads are spinning. This is freaking crazy confirmation. I'm off this. Let's get a message like Spirit said. They're left to fight amongst themselves. I'm off it. Sayonara. Sayonara. Psychos. Let's pull the doorway of divination. Let's pull a doorway card. Top card. No. I'm putting it back. But it's literally the snake that I refuse to say his name. Libra. Pop out, please. Libra. That's too many. Hey, Roo! Look at Hey, Roo! No, that's too many. Just one, maybe two. Three. It went from 4 to 3. Look at, oh my gosh, this card is so badass. Look at that giant vulture behind her. Neck bet. Look who's back. The 4 guardians, Libra. They are not leaving our side. Please know this. The 4 Afnateru just came out. Ra is at the bottom. And a tomb or a tomb. Just one or two. Just one or two. One or two really important messages for Libra. Sekhmet. All right. Okay, and this one did just come out in the very beginning. KHNEMU. Totally don't know how to say that, but that's him. I love these cards so much. And Sekhmet. Oh, she's so super badass. I have to like hold this card in very funky ways to cover up. So let's read. Sekhmet came out, and then we'll read this bottom card, what it means. Sekhmet does not play any games. Bastet is her sister, who is much more lenient, kinder, softer. Sekhmet, no. No, not soft, not kind. So we need her. That's good that she came out. We need her energy right now. And look, ooh, wow, hold on. Let me show you guys something. Let me find her page, 93. A powerful protector. Magical power. Lust, passion, fire, and strength. The flashing brilliance of Sirius. Associated with red. Her name means power. I got the power, power. It's getting kind of hectic. Yep, so call upon these powerful goddesses, Libra, when it gets hectic, because look at the 2 figures at the bottom of the card. They're done. Those 2 figures at the bottom of the card are done for. And guess who they are? These 2. That's who that is. For thinking that they were going to come mess with the divine Libran. Or your family. They thought they were going to come F with the chosen of the bloodline? Come on. See, this is where they got it messed up. They thought they were more powerful in the dark arts when you, whoever I'm reading for, you have powerful protectors of the light and the dark. So, yeah, no. Sekhmet is the great lion goddess, the fierce twin of Bastet. And as her name implies, Sekhmet is the scorching, destructive power of the sun. She is strong, mighty, violent. She is no gentle cat. Where Bastet is said to drink milk, Sekhmet drinks something else that's red. And it's not Kool-Aid. Ooh-wee! Of her enemies. Ew. Sekhmet is depicted as a woman with a lioness head, surmounted by the solar disk. She holds the lotus scepter. Oh my gosh, if I had a gavel, I would pound it right now. Libra. Hold up. Why is this so significant? Look at the lotus in her bowl. This psycho chick, I told you the lotus has been coming out since before Mother's Day for Libra. Goddess Lakshmi, the lotus flower, it has been coming out for us for quite a while, right? Well, when this card came out and I was like, oh, she's like trying to copy Libra. She's trying to use these symbols that are coming out for us, Libra. So she has this lotus flower in her bowl of dark water that she's trying to scry. She's trying to see what the heck's going on in your life, okay? She's scrying with a bowl of dark black water. It's so weird. Like, who scries with dark water? It's like, okay, whatever. She does. So, okay. This blows my mind. The lotus in the dark water. Sekhmet is holding what? What is that? A lotus scepter. It's like, girl, if you don't get your little freaking bowl of freaking gross, dirty water with that lotus out of here, don't make us call on Sekhmet. Like, please, I don't even have to call on her. She's already here. She has the lotus scepter, my dear. You're done for, little psycho. You're done. And your man, too. Not much of a man. He wasn't man enough for me. Shout out to Toni Braxton, fellow Libra, Divine Feminine Queen. Shout out to fellow Libra, Toni Braxton. He wasn't man enough for me. That's right. I need to hear that song now. That blows my mind. She holds the lotus scepter. Man, that's wild confirmation. Okay, you guys. Let's read about this bottom of the deck card. This guy. Kenamu. He's got multiple heads. Let's see. Who is he? He's holding this figure too. I'm just noticing. Look at it. He's holding this little figure. Very interesting. To build, to unite, Kenemu is another powerful god of pre-dynastic Egypt. His worship was centered in the city of Elephantine. Elephantine? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know. Oh, the elephant came out in this read. No way. It did. You guys, when I showed you that dream card and I said, that's you, Divine Feminine. Here it is. I showed it in the very beginning of this live stream. And I said, look at the elephant. I said, you have these like exotic animals around you, Empress. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the elephant is your spirit animal right now, Libra. Elephantine. The first cataract of the Nile. It was near Elephantine, where the ancient Egyptians believed the source of the Nile to lie. And the original form of Kenemu was that of a water god, especially of the Nile River. As a water god, he is seen with outstretched hands over which flows water, and he is sometimes seen with a jug above his horns, which indicates his name. Kenemu guarded the yearly flood that inundated the delta by keeping the doors that contained it and drawing back the bolts to let the rushing water sweep through Egypt. Kenemu's primary function was in the terrestrial world, where along with Ptah, he carried out the plans of Tehuti for creating the universe. Wait a minute. In one of our planets, wasn't it Jupiter and Cancer? It said, hold on. Jupiter and Cancer said, nope, it wasn't that one. It was the one before that. Scorpio and Neptune. Must have been that. Scorpio and Neptune said, hold on. It all comes full circle. Explore the mysteries of the unseen. So he rules the terrestrial world. And you're meant to explore the realms of the unseen. He was often shown sitting at a potter's wheel. Okay. Whereas Ptah created the earth and the heavens, Kenemu fashioned humans, animals, and other living beings to populate the earth. A scene from one relief shows Kenemu at his wheel, having created a child along with the child's Ka, while sitting opposite holds out the Ankh to the child to give it life. In the same way, Kenemu created the gods, and he is called the builder of men and the maker of gods, and the Father who was in the beginning. The elaborate headdress he wears includes the crown of the south, What the? I'm getting chills. We mentioned royalty, right? A lot in this reading. Now, this money card that came out, I said it looks like the queen. It looks like euros, right? It looks like there's a queen on there. The Queen of the South? The Queen of the South is significant. Somebody... There was a show, I loved that show. I watched every episode of that show. There was a show called Queen of the South. And the two main characters' names were Theresa and Camilla. Okay? So those two names could be significant to some of you out there. Theresa and Camilla. The divine meaning. Wow. Creative energies, power, and self-expression, successful execution of plans. Successful execution of plans. And you're being protected as you successfully execute your plans. And prepare for your windfalls, Libra. Your royalty. Always. Loved and adored. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the love. Shout out to anybody that has sent super thanks or super chats. If I missed it, my apologies. Thank you all so, so, so much. Valkyrie, thank you so much. Bless you, beautiful, listening while working night shift. Bless you. I hope it goes by quick for you tonight. Thank you so much for all the love, Valkyrie. I really appreciate that. I worked night shift for a long time, so I know exactly. I worked 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I did it for 11 years. Whew. So I hope the night goes by very fast for you, because I used to just watch that clock. I'd have to stop myself from looking at the clock. I would have to physically stop myself because the time was just not moving fast enough. Oh my gosh. So the less, more you could do with your time. That's so funny. I used to watch YouTube on my night shifts. Valkyrie, that's hilarious. I seriously would. I actually quit eating in the lunchroom with everybody else, and I would just find an empty room and go eat lunch and watch YouTube on my break. That was during my spiritual awakening, my real deal spiritual awakening. I'm like, yeah, I'm done with this small talk. Sorry. I just want to watch YouTube and eat in peace. I'm just being real. Love you, Libra land. I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you all so much for all your support. I will have a special members video coming. Shout out to all my new members. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you to everybody that gifts memberships. Shout out to anybody that sends donations via Cash App or my PayPal. That is in the description box of all these videos. I have a special members video coming this weekend, like I said. Thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to all new. Shout out to my OGs. All right, you guys, enjoy your weekend. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay balanced, stay blessed. Peace.